Welcome aboard, I'm JasonOfArgo, and this is 2 Point Hospital. Apparently, it's a remake of a earlier game called Theme Hospital, but I never played it. But this one looks really fun. I'm always into new, quirky management games, and this has been on my radar for quite a while. So let's go ahead and start a new game, and we'll drop right in.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best.
Doc,
so join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new year. Can I go play golf?
I don't think most of those are real diseases. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. What was that about most of them being to medical school? I mean, I've never been to medical school. I got my license out of the back of a van in Venezuela, but you know, who's counting? Welcome to 2 Point County. Why is it not full screen? Hi, Albert. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the weird side letterbox format here. This is Hogsport and your first hospital. Great. Great. I need to fix my screen. I think that fixed it. Hopefully that won't look too weird in post. Anyway, we're going to start out with our very first hospital in Hogsport. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics by establishing your first hospital. Sure, why not? Oh, career goals. Earn $1 million. Yeah, that's pretty much a goal of mine as well. So why am I on YouTube? Now, bear with me because I've never played this before, but hopefully, we'll be curing some people in no time of turtle head and being dead. First things first, you want to have a look around. WASD, right mouse button to drag, like so. Okay, cool. Hold the, yeah, got that, done. Oh, it's empty, I thought that was the roof. The first thing we'll need is reception. Build a reception desk near the entrance. Items. Reception, okay, so where do we want to put this bad boy? Right. Hold the left mouse button and drag left, right, or use the X keys. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, okay, wow. Apparently you can make reception a very dangerous place to be. Right, it's gonna be literally the first thing that any and all new patients see. Now we need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. What, that hasn't been automated yet? I mean, come on, McDonald's is already replacing all of their cashiers. Are we really, is this really the state of healthcare in this country? We are behind McDonald's in terms of efficiency here. All right, hire assistants, customer service, plus 50% skill. Customer service 2, so they're really expensive but also really skilled. This person works for longer before requiring a break, and this person just works a little bit faster. We'll go for the happy medium, Windy Links. $844 to hire her. Ooh, Victor Brick. He's hangry. He's the boy next door. The target of unrequited idolization. Constantly falling in and out of love. Thinks their life is a rom-com. Seems impressive from a distance, but then you get up closer and you realize that's not leftover lunch. That's actually his lame attempt at a mustache. Windy Links is positive and raps presents better than you. That sounds like a much better person to deal with. So we're not gonna hire her. Whatever your name is, I've already forgotten. Dude with the mustache. Hangry Stash, that's what I'll call you. Hangry Stash, try not to fall in love with any patients. Before we open, we need a GP's office. That's short for general practitioner. I was going to say that without actually looking at the word in order to look smart, but whatever. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or require further diagnosis. To build a room, click on the rooms button. Makes sense to me. GP's office, where are we gonna put this? We'll be nice and give him a window. Drag out a floor plan. Oh, well, you know what, since we're already that close to the wall, go ahead and just take up as much space as you want. Then click the green tick. Click the green Place a door. Yeah, obviously he's gonna want to get in there. He can't just climb it through the window. This is not Sims where you can actually, can you? Can you trap people in rooms and kill them? I'm gonna give him the window seat so that he can look out at the world and ponder if medicine really was the right choice for his life. And heck, just to be nice, we'll give him a trash can. Oh, you have to make it that big. Okay. So it actually has to be 3 by 3. So it can't be a lengthwise room. Interesting. Oh well. At least it's got plenty of space. Now we need a doctor. Of course we'll need a doctor. Of course, I wasn't about to not hire a doctor. I am a very, very experienced medicine man. Vince Thumper is also a romantic, and he's boring. That sounds like the worst possible combination. Nasty and love stationary. Funny, litterer, a natural mentor, just a statistic. That's very sad. Vince Thumper has all of these incredible traits. But he's also really boring and a romantic. Well, Dr. Vince Thumper, you're about to prove how boring you really are. The hospital is now open for business. Is it really? I can't help but feel like we are missing a few things. Okay, here we go. Places, everybody, places. Rich Trosuk is coming in for a diagnosis. How do you like that? The desk is literally the first thing a patient sees. Status queuing up. Don't we need like a waiting area or something? We've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list. We'll need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. All right then. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, grout. Grout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike early times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. Because it's grout. And that's why it's in a bathroom. I get it. Ow, wow. I'm not really laughing. The patient is seeking treatment and will need a pharmacy. Okay, yeah. Get the patient to wait. He can wait until the pharmacy is constructed, right? Where are we gonna build this pharmacy? Might need a fairly large room for a pharmacy. We're gonna put, obviously, a filing cabinet right in there, in the middle. Why are you walking into my floor plan, whoever your name is? Get out of there. Leave. It's about to be a lot of major construction going on in there. Okay. Oh, okay, that's just a file cabinet blocking. I was about to say, if this guy actually blocks my construction, I might have to send him home early. With all the grout. Now what do we need? Build a pharmacy. Doesn't it need like a desk or something? Maybe not. Either way, let's go ahead and hire a nurse. Well, no. Is it done, though? No, of course not. It needs a door. Duh. Let's go ahead and put the door right there in the middle and plop that down. Now we hire a nurse. Norma Damp. She is embarrassed by who they are. Laura Rhubarb is charming, wants more money, and breathes through their nose. That sounds horrifying. How can you be charming and yet you're a nose breather? Green fingers, generally dubious. Alright then. Ooh, better pharmacy management. Sounds fine to me. There you go. This is your new life. You can never come out of that room again. Now we have everything we need to diagnose and cure a simple illness. Let's see if our staff are up to the task. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if Normal Silver knows how to push a button. And why do those drugs look suspiciously like drink tumblers? Alright, yeah, it's a smoothie. Brand new recipe. How'd you like that? He liked it. He's not dying. We've cured our first patient and earned some money. Excellent.
We just cured our very first patient.
Cool. This hospital gig is easy money. All you gotta do is pull a lever, push a button, stuff some pills in people's mouths, and send them on home. I don't see any way that can go wrong at all. There has never been any problems with that kind of procedure. America is the best country in the world for healthcare, and I will not hear otherwise. Now that we got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and we will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines, and then make sure we got some fire extinguishers. Better safe than sorry, right? I guess, if you want to be boring about it. William Duvet, you have got stamina training, and you're also an okay mechanic. Ooh, allows you to upgrade. I like upgrading stuff. What are you? You look... I'm sorry, but I just have a very stereotypical view of janitors. I lived in a separated neighborhood. Keeping people happy. Keep them happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat. Dinner and a movie then, is it? If they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital. There's the item options. I can pick it up or call the janitor to repair it. It's already at 76%. Jeez. Oh my gosh, it goes down so fast. Janitor! Janitor, come on. Get over here. Stop wandering around in this linoleum abyss over here. So now we need to place 2 benches. Okay, so where's our waiting room going to be? I guess the waiting area is going to be like right over here. So we'll have a leaflet stand right there. And a couple of benches. We'll have some along the wall. One right here. And then let's leave some space in between. Just in case we want to put anything between them, like a trash bin. Oh, it's too big. Trash bin is too fat. Okay. Place a snack machine and a drink machine. We could probably put that... Oh, uh-oh. That's a bit big. That's a bit big, it is. Actually, can we... Yeah, let's move the benches, like, right here, and then put another one down... Are these in line? I can't quite tell. I think they are? Okay, yeah, I think those are now... lined up. We could probably scrunch this in just a little bit more, and then we'll just scoot these forward a little just to make it look a little nicer, a little more compact, and then we'll have a couple of soda machines right there and right there. Nice. What a neat little waiting area we got going on. I would come to this hospital just to sit down on the benches. I mean, that's what people normally do in hospitals these days anyway, am I right? Am I right? Hey, hey, hey. Staff get tired and will eventually need a break, so they'll need a break room. I guess we could spend money on worker welfare. Build a staff room. Who ever heard of a staff room? What an ugly notion. Okay, obviously we're gonna want quite a few lookers. Lookers. Like so. Take at least 3. And we're gonna want another soda machine. And another snack machine. And a trash bin. You know, I'll just trust them. Yeah, I'll just trust them to be, Ooh, a sofa. Of course we're gonna give them a sofa. Sofas are cool. We'll put the sofa along the wall. And armchair here. Armchair here. I am really nice to my patients. I mean, to my workers. And a door right there. And what else do we need? It's saying I still need something. What do I need? Yeah, build a staff room. Oh, there we go. I just needed to approve construction. Staff will head to the staff room when they're on a break. Okay. Oh my gosh, we are just raking it in. 19,000 in revenue and only 6,400 expenses. What is it? That's amazing. That's more profitable than some health institutions I could name. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they will lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. Janitors will help maintain all of these. Alright, place 2 bins. I've already done that. Because I am a forward-thinking hospital administrator. I've unlocked the toilet technology. Excellent. I was wondering when those were going to come along. You have no idea how long I've been holding it in. Item controls. When holding it at... Oh, I've already got that. Okay. I already know what those are. And place. Build a toilets. Okay. Where can we put that? Where can we put that? Oh, build a toilets. Okay. I guess we could put it like right in the middle here. Don't want people to have to go too far to get to their toilets. Put a toilet cubicle, a single cubicle, and yeah, they don't need a sink, do they? No, they don't need a sink. And there you have it. The first thing you see when you walk into Hogsport Hospital is a reception desk crowding the door, and immediately behind him, a toiletry without a sink. General diagnosis unlocked. That means we'll actually be able to tell people what's wrong with them. Great. As you expand the hospital with more rooms of staff, the hospital increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As it gets busier, queues may start to get too long. We may need to build more offices and other rooms and hire more staff. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. Great. Get hospital level to 3. Current level 2. Cure 2 patients by diagnosing and treating them. To increase the chances of successfully curing them, assign your best staff to the treatment room and upgrade your machines if you can. Okay. Then we already have yeah, we do. What is this? Basic diagnosis for scanning and reflex checks. Well, that makes sense to put that right next to the doctor's office, correct? And in here, we'll place a single plant. So that patients will have something to stare at. They'll be able to look at it and ponder how alive it is. In stark contrast to what they will probably be like after visiting our hospital. Let's speed it up a little. There's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. Uh-oh, we're gonna need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Expensive? I don't really like that word. Can we just frame it in more wallet-friendly, budget-friendly terms? Like, instead of expensive, let's go with, so, you know, hopefully non-existent. Award. Cures and diagnoses a large range of illnesses, like a bed and breakfast, but without the breakfast. Well, duh, who's gonna spend money on that? Let's go ahead and... yeah, put it out like that. Is that big enough? No, that's not big enough. If it's gonna be a ward, then I imagine there's gonna be...
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
I imagine there's gonna be a lot of plague doctoring going on in here. Screens, beds, stores one sick person. Screens poorly simulates privacy. People change their outfits in here. All right, okay, I guess we can give them one of those. No, heck, we'll just give them the beds. Okay, apparently you have to give people a modicum of privacy when you build the ward. You can't just have people stripped down in public. We're civilized here. So there you go, the bare minimum of a ward. Wards can be used for diagnosis and to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them. Add multiple beds to deal with more than one patient at a time. Okay, cool. You know what? We probably should add more than one nurse. Our general diagnosis is missing an easy scan. Where? What? No, it's not. It's right. Oh, it's because I picked it up for a second. So we currently have one nurse running all over the hospital. He's working the pharmacy, general diagnosis, and the ward all at the same time. So all is normal then. As a typical American hospital administrator, I see absolutely no problem using one person to work 3 jobs. Oh, what is this? Am I gonna get an award? I would just like to thank all of the little people, all 3 of them that I hired, working an entire hospital, just so that I can make a little bit of money. I would like to briefly acknowledge them for helping me get the Burp Award. Doctor of the Year, presented to Vince Thumper. Obviously still credited to me, though, because, you know, you wouldn't have gotten anywhere if I hadn't scouted his talent. And Nurse of the Year, presented to Nermal Silver because he's literally the only nurse to choose from. Good job, Nermal. Janitor of the Year is presented to Jumbo Megacorp. Not the man who actually is the janitor, whose name I've already forgotten, so I guess, you know, it makes sense to award it to the corporation. Bungle Meditech. Alright, let's just open all these at once. And nobody died. We get an award for that? Alright, apparently we're actually going to have to hire a couple more doctors and nurses. Sad day when you gotta spend all this money just to run a hospital. I mean, jeez. We're gonna need a whole nother room. What's wrong with you people? Can I pick up a room, please? Can I just do that? Let me go ahead and just sell the entire room. And, pause that and let me build up a new one. Ellie Gobb, student doctor, you have this office. It's a little bit smaller than Dr. Thumper's office, and you don't have a trash bin since I'm trying to work on a tight budget here. But I'm sure the fact that you are unhappy and vengeful will not become an issue at all. So, yeah, there you go. Excellent. The hospital level is increased. Wait, it looks like there's some queues coming up. 3, 6, wow, that's a lot of people. The 2-Point Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, we will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each star come with rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county and suck the life out of every one of them. Acquire a 1-star rating. Okay. That basically amounts to existing, which we have already accomplished. Our organization earns kudos by completing objectives. You can use this to unlock items. Ooh, check the items. Let's see what we can afford. Is that what the money is? Yeah. I think so. Items. Yeah, I think that's just the generic term for money. What's going on here? Deluxe clinic required. We will need a deluxe clinic in order to treat lightheadedness. They can go ahead and wait for that. Where's the deluxe clinic? Oh, okay. Where's the guy with lightheadedness? And oh, lightheadedness. I don't really know what else I was expecting. The Deluxolux. What? This looks like something a mad scientist would use. Which is why I love it so much. Look at that awful abomination of science. It's amazing. We'll put the console right there. And, we'll put a little potted plant. We'll put a few more potted plants. Yeah, we'll just have an entire row of potted plants so that when the patient comes to sit down here, they can feel, they don't have to feel alone. They can feel judged by the plants. I just like the idea of this person sitting in the chair, and then they have an entire row of plants staring at them silently. It's gonna be great. They're gonna love it. We're gonna get that 1-star rating in no time. Vince Thumper, he's gonna be the first to treat lightheadedness. We've never had this disease before, Doctor. Your audience is waiting to see how you handle this. Oh. Did we just kill a man? No? We're building him a new head while the plants watch in stoic silence. And a perfect procedure by Dr. Vince Thumper. The crowd grows wild. Uh-oh, a new illness has been discovered, bogwarts. A rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs, or with witchcraft. Okay, how do we hire a witch? When a patient dies, sometimes a part of them remains. The most terrifying part, sadly. This can be quite upsetting for those of us still clinging to life. Ghosts are messy blighters, leaving a trail of ectoplasm. They have habits of dematerializing and popping up elsewhere. Who do we call? A janitor with a ghost capture qualification, of course. Mediocre Fred! Where are you? We need you. This is the perfect job for you. They are fully trained with the latest auto-psychic ghost suction technology. In future, we might even be able to harvest spiritual matter for use by our research team. So, witches. Are you implying that a patient just died? I feel like you are, but I don't see any corpses. Oh, well, when did that happen? I feel like I should have been told about that. Okay, yeah, I know I'm kind of running this hospital on the cheap, but I would like to know when exactly a patient of ours up and died in our halls.
Expired.
What? Where? When? Why? Is there a... Can I... Where did they go? Where did they die? And when? I don't understand. Alice Flush is a little bit perturbed by Bert Chinwag. Treatment failed for bed face. Oh darn, we failed to treat bed face. I don't know, but we got so many beds. Is that where you contracted from? Is that like some kind of SCP illness going around where if you sleep in a bed, that means you get a bed face? Oh well. Anyway, our janitor seems to have things well and truly under control. As for myself, I have played this game long enough, at least for this run through. If you guys liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and I will definitely get back to you on all the dead patients and lack of space and the strange room with the plants that stare without eyes. But anyway, I am and will remain your captain, and I will see you all on the next leg of our journey. Bye-bye.